Hello and welcome to the Morning Exhale. I'm Stephanie Gaines-Bryant. Today we're going to exhale in our chair. So we're going to do part of the practice in the chair, and a little part of it is going to be standing up. So get your seat and let's get ready to roll. Let's begin bringing your hands to your knees. Make sure your feet are rooted to the floor. And just begin taking a nice, deep, full breath in. Pause. Then exhale. Release the breath. Let the breath go. Once more, filling up with air, filling up with breath. Letting the breath rise to the crown of your head. Pause. Then exhale. Release the breath. Let the breath go. As you continue breathing in and out, just take a brief scan of your body. Notice different sensations in your body. Notice how your hands feel against your knees. How do your feet feel against the floor? What's the temperature of your body right now? Are you feeling cool or warm? Just notice how you're feeling as you breathe in and out. Then on your next exhale, gently lower your chin down to your chest. Notice the feel of stretch in the back of your neck. Then inhale your head up and back. Allow your jaw to drop. Notice the feel of stretch in the front of your neck. Then exhale once more, chin to chest. This time, rotate your right ear to your right shoulder, pressing down on your left knee. Notice the feel of stretch on the left side of your neck. Roll your head back to center. Rotate your left ear to your left shoulder, never any sudden movements with the neck. Pressing down on the opposite knee, noticing the feel of stretch along the side of your neck. Roll your head back to center, then inhale your head up. Let's begin making some circles with your torso. We're bringing movement to the hips and the spine. The next time your torso is facing forward, pause and circle in the other direction. Come to a neutral spine. I want you to take your right hand, we're pulling back your left fingers. Now let's press into the front of your hand. And release, pulling back your fingers. Now let's press into the front of your hand. And release. Let's ball your fists. We're going to circle your wrists. Pause. Circle in the other direction. Now let's open. Spread your fingers wide. Close. Open. Close. Open and close. Let's bring your hands now into prayer position. I want you to press into your palms. Move your palms to the right. Come back to center, move to the left, center. Inhale your palms up Exhale down. Inhale down. Exhale up. Fold forward. Stretch your arms out. Inhale all the way up. Palms together. Exhale down to your heart center. Fold forward. Stretch your arms out. Inhale all the way up. Palms together. Exhale down to your heart center. Fold forward. Stretch your arms out. Inhale all the way up. Bring your fingertips together. Lower your left arm down by your side. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Inhale, coming up. Bring your fingertips together. Lower your right arm down by your side. Lift your left arm up and overhead. Inhale, coming up to mountain pose. Your palms are facing one another. Your shoulders are relaxed. Now let's bend your elbows, coming into goddess pose. Inhale your right elbow forward. Exhale back. Inhale the left arm forward. Exhale back. Inhale both arms together. Exhale open. Gentle twist to the left. Come back to center. Gentle twist to the right. Center. Let's bring your elbows down by your side. Your palms are facing forward. Rotate in, out, in, out, in, out, and release. Let's take your hands. Bring your hands to the top of your thighs. Pressing into your thighs, pressing forward, as if you're massaging your palms. Now let's bring your hands to your knees. On an exhale, slide your hands all the way down. Inhale, sliding up. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, sliding up. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, sliding up. The next time you slide your hands down, we're taking your left arm, sweep it out to the side. Then release. Sweep your right arm out to the side. Then release. Arms in front of you. Inhale all the way up. Hands come to your shoulders. Elbows come forward. Stretch your arms out. In, out, in, out, in, and release. Hands come to your knees. On an exhale, slide down. Inhale, we're just sliding halfway up. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, halfway up. The next time you slide your hands down, let's take your right hand, bring it to the outside of your left shin. Lift up your left arm. Then release. Let's move to the other side. Hand comes to your shin, lifting up your right arm. Then release. Arms in front of you. Inhale all the way up. Palms together. Exhale down to your heart center. Let's stand up this morning. We're going to come behind your chair. Now let's begin. We're going to step the right foot back. The left foot is forward. You're bending into your knee. The hands are on the sides of the chair. With a flat back, let's fold forward. Inhale, coming up. Now let's lift up your right heel. Lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower. Let's bend into your right knee. Bring your left heel to the floor, hands on the sides of the chair, fold forward. This time, let's take that right arm, sweep it up and overhead for this version of chair pose. Step your foot down, coming up. Let's switch. Bending into your front knee, hands on the sides of the chair, fold forward. Inhale, coming up. Now let's lift that left heel. Lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower. Let's bend your right knee, your left knee, bring your right heel to the floor, and we're sweeping your left arm up and overhead. Step your foot down, coming up, step forward. Now let's lift up both heels. Release your heels. Bend your knees. Coming up, lift your heels. Release your heels. Bend your knees. Coming up, lift your heels. Release your heels. Bend your knees. Coming up. Very good. Let's work on your balance now. We're going to begin by taking a giant step back. Let's lift up your right leg behind you. Stretch out your left arm in front of you. Breathe. This is the assisted version of Warrior 3. Inhale, coming up. Release your leg. Release your hand. Let's work the other side. We're stretching your left leg out behind you. Bring your right arm out in front of you. Inhale, coming up. Release your leg. Release your hand. Let's continue on with our balance this morning. We're going to be coming into tree pose. So let's lift up your left knee, turn it out to the side, plant your foot. You're welcome to plant that heel right down there next to your ankle if that's where you are today. Then we're sweeping the opposite arm up. Breathe. Bring your knee forward, bring your arm out to a T, and we're stretching that left leg out in front of you. Let's lower that leg without letting your foot touch the floor. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, and release. Let's work the other side. Bringing your leg forward, center, side, center, back, center, front, center, side, center, back, center last time, front, center, side, center, back, center, and release. Now we're going to move to the other side, coming into tree pose. We're lifting up your knee, turn it out to the side, plant your foot, level your hips, sweep the opposite arm up. Now let's bring your arm to a T. Bring your knee forward, stretch your leg out in front of you. Let's lower that leg without letting your foot touch the floor. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, and release. Let's work the other side, bringing that left leg forward. Center, side, center, back, center, front, center, side, center, back, center last time, front, center, side, center, back, center, and release. Let's get ready for assisted downward dog. Come to the front of your chair. You're going to walk yourself back until you can see in between your knees. Your arms are relaxed. Your neck is relaxed. Let's begin bending into your right knee. Straighten. Bend your left knee. straighten. Let's bend both knees and straighten. Then let's walk yourself back to your chair and have a seat. Now we're going to get ready to work with your body weight. So let's begin. We're bringing your hands to the sides of the chair. Your feet are rooted to the floor, and you're going to press your hands into the chair, lifting straight up. We're working your core, your arms, your back. Breathe. Then release. Now let's march in place, lifting up your right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, release. Press your hands into the chair once more, lifting straight up. Breathe. Then release, lifting up your right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, release. Press into the chair, lifting up. Then release. Now we're going to take your right ankle, bring it across your left knee if that's good for you today. If not, you can just simply cross your ankles and do the upper body portion of the next few postures. Ankle comes across your knee. You're sitting up nice and tall. This is assisted pigeon pose. One hand touches your knee. The other hand touches your foot. Fold forward. Inhale, sitting up. Let's lift up your foot, cradle your knee, and we're gently rocking back and forth. Now let's stack your knees in preparation for eagle pose. One knee comes on top of the other, arms in front of you, bend at the elbows. Let's drop that left elbow down, bring your right elbow over, coming into eagle arms, or simply press your forearms together if that feels better for you today. Then we're going to exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Squeeze the thighs and the forearms. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Release your arms. Release your legs. Let's work the other side. Bringing your ankle across your knee, sitting up nice and tall. Draw that navel in towards your spine. One hand touches your foot. The other hand touches your knee. Fold forward. Inhale, sitting up. We're going to lift up your foot, cradle your knee, gently rocking back and forth. Now let's stack your knees in preparation for eagle pose. One knee comes on top of the other, arms in front of you, bend at the elbows. Drop that right elbow down, bring the left elbow over, coming into eagle arms. Squeezing the forearms and the thighs. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Release. Uncross. Let's reach your fingers towards the floor right now as if you're lengthening your arms. On an exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Let's stretch out your right arm and left leg. Then switch, 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 and switch. Release. Reach your fingers towards the floor once more, lowering down to the left. Come back to center, lower to the right. Center. Now we're going to lengthen that right arm all the way up. Stretch out your left leg. We're coming into bird dog. Then let's switch. Release your leg. Bring your arms to a T. Let's ball your fists open, close, open, close, open, and close. The next time your hands are open, let's bend at the elbows, folding in. Stretch it out. In, out, in, and out. Let's turn your right palm up. We're lifting the right arm up. Release the left arm down, stretching out the left leg, coming into bird dog. Then let's switch. Release your leg. Bring your arms to a T once more, turning the palms up, down, up, down, up, and down. The next time your palms are turned up, let's bend at the elbows. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Let's circle forward. Pause, circle back. Then release. Let's lift up your right foot. You have the choice. You can either interlace your fingers on your shin or bring your hands underneath your thigh. Let's begin by circling your foot. Pause. Circle in the other direction. Now let's bring your hands underneath your thigh. Let's straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, and bend. Bring one hand to your knee. The other hand comes by your side for support. Bring that knee out to the side. Center, release. Lifting up, side, center, release. Lifting up, side, center, release. Let's take your right hand, bring it to the outside of your left knee. Stretch your left arm out in front of you. Look at your thumb. Let your thumb guide you to the back of the room. Let your thumb guide you to the front of the room. Lengthen up. Bring your arm up and overhead, coming into a nice side stretch. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release your hand down. Let's work the other side. Either hands underneath your thigh or interlace your fingers on your shin. Circle your foot. Pause. Circle in the other direction. Hands underneath your thigh. Let's straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, and bend. One hand comes to your knee. The other hand comes by your side for support. Bring that knee out to the side. Center, release. Lifting up, side, center, release. Lifting up, side, center, release. We're taking your left hand, bring it to the outside of your right knee. Stretch your arm out in front of you. Look at your thumb. Let your thumb guide you to the back of the room. Let your thumb guide you to the front of the room. Lengthen up. Bring your arm up and overhead, coming into a nice side stretch. Inhale, coming up, we're going to stretch that arm out to a T. Now let's bring the left arm out. Bring your right arm over, left arm under, as if you're walking your fingers in towards your spine. Give yourself a nice big hug. You showed up this morning. Press your feet into the floor. Standing up. Sitting down. Standing up. Sitting down. Let's open up your arms and switch. Left arm over, right arm under, hugging yourself this morning. Press your feet into the floor. Standing up. Sitting down. Standing up. Sitting down and release. Let's stretch your right heel out, and you're going to slide a little bit forward on your chair, but never enough to cause the chair to tip over. Let's lengthen your left arm, hinge forward, touching either your shin, your ankle, or your pinky toe. Then release, slide that foot back into place. Let's do the other side. Heel comes to the floor, lengthen up, hinge forward, touching either your shin, ankle, or your pinky toe. Inhale, coming up, we're going to slide that foot back into place. Sit back in your chair. Let's do our eye exercises of the day. I want you to look at my index finger. Roll your eyes all the way to the right without moving your head. Just watch my finger. Then roll your eyes back to center. Let's do the other side. Watching my index finger, roll your eyes all the way to the left. Then roll your eyes back to center. Let's roll your eyes all the way to the ceiling, keeping your head straight. Then back to center. Roll your eyes down to the floor. Then back to center. Bring your hands to your knees, close your eyes, and go back inside where we started. Taking in a nice, deep, full breath. Pause, then exhale, letting it all go. Let's do a gratefulness breath, filling up with gratefulness from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head, with the fact that you showed up this morning to practice. Pause, then exhale. Release the breath. Let the breath go. Squeeze empty. Then whenever you're ready, opening your eyes, letting your eyes greet the light on this glorious day. Stretch your arms out. Inhale all the way up. Palms together. Let's exhale with a sigh. Ah. May the light in me see the light in each one of you. I'm Stephanie Gaines-Bryant with the Morning Exhale. Have an incredible day. Namaste.